everyone. I can't see your faces, but I'm excited to have you all here. My name is Ben Heronimus, and I am the president of the Engineering Student Council here at Berkeley. I am currently a senior majoring in engineering physics and astrophysics, and it is my honor to be the first to welcome you all to the College of Engineering. Later on, I'll be sharing some information about engineering student organizations and how you can get involved. But for now, let's just get into some statistics about all of you. This entering class is amongst our largest ever. With 965 first years and 247 transfer students, you come from all around the world, and you bring with you a wide range of experiences and cultural backgrounds. To get a sense of this, we will see where folks are joining us from. In the chat function on the right hand of your screen, please type in your name and your hometown. We love to see participation here at Berkeley Engineering. Thank you, I see it. Here we go. They're all coming in. Look at all the places y'all are from. I love it. Personally, I'm from Denver, Colorado, so it's great to be here in the Bay Area. We're getting all the smoke from California, so I love the fresh-ish air that we have here. All right, keep on putting those places in that chat. I'm going to carry on, but as you can see, we come from many parts of the world. In fact, this incoming class came from 49 countries and 31 states. Whatever your background, wherever you came from, you are all now Berkeley engineers and part of our great community. Welcome again. One of the great things about GBO that we'll be hosting here next Monday is a student organization fair on Monday afternoon from 1 to 3 p.m. You all are invited to come by in front of the Bechtel Engineering Plaza, which you should be able to find a map online. This is an opportunity to learn about engineering student teams, organizations, our competition groups, meet the ESS advisors and programs team, and pick up your engineering cinch sack, which has a bunch of resources. During today's program, you will hear from Executive Associate Dean Karl Van Bibber, Evan Variano, our Associate Dean for Students, Grace O'Connell, our Associate Dean for Inclusive Excellence, and Professor Raluca Scarlett. Each will share information about resources, the value we hold as a community, and our responsibility to each other. But first, and I'm excited for this one, I'm delighted to introduce the Dean of the College of Engineering, Tsu-Jae King Liu. Welcome again, and go Bears.
Thanks so much, Ben, and good afternoon, everyone. It is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you as Dean of the College of Engineering. Welcome to all the freshmen, the class of 2025, and the transfer class of 2023. Welcome to our Berkeley engineering community. First, I'd like to congratulate you all on your outstanding achievements to date, which earned you admission into the top public school of engineering in the United States. We are thrilled that you chose to come to Berkeley, and we look forward to all that you will accomplish during your time here. As you have had to adapt to sheltering in place during your final semesters of high school or at your previous college, finding new ways to stay connected and to celebrate virtually, so must you start your college career at Berkeley under similar circumstances. Over the past few months, you have developed resilience, and I hope a renewed sense of purpose amid an unprecedented time of multiple crises. This experience will be invaluable to you in your transformational journey of becoming a Berkeley engineer. Now, in a nutshell, engineering drives innovation that shapes our future. Berkeley engineers have literally shaped the state of California, from its water, transportation, and energy infrastructure to the high-tech powerhouses in Silicon Valley and the greater San Francisco Bay Area that remain critical drivers of economic growth, not only for the state of California and the United States, but for the world. Now, our cutting-edge research today in artificial intelligence, robotics, health, water, sustainability, sustainable energy, and urban infrastructure will have a transformative impact on the way that people live tomorrow. Now, engineering encompasses not only creation of new technologies and solutions that will benefit society, but also we need to involve directly people and society, because our solutions are intended for people and society to benefit from. Therefore, we aim for Berkeley engineering students to develop a broad range of competencies, including multicultural competency. So it's wonderful to see students from all around the world here with us today, but also social consciousness, We want our students to be well prepared to tackle the world's most significant challenges and be innovators and leaders for positive change. Today, we face a global threat to public health. We also see extreme weather events and social unrest, and these all have profound social and economic impacts. And we, as Berkeley engineers, must respond to these challenges with ingenuity and also compassion. This is why our college's mission is to educate inclusive leaders, create knowledge equitably, and to serve a diverse society. So as Ben mentioned, more than 1,000 of you are here today, representing dozens of states and countries with a wonderful mix of backgrounds. Many of you speak multiple languages, and you might be the first in your members to attend college. We are proud of the fact that UC Berkeley is a top-ranked university in the nation for upward social mobility, helping those who come from families in the bottom fifth of the income distribution move to the top 1% within 10 years of graduation. Whatever path you took to get here, we embrace you as a member of the Berkeley engineering community. But likewise, in keeping with the UC Berkeley Honor Code, we expect you to act with honesty, integrity, and respect for others. Your experience at Berkeley will be a time of great discovery. We are committed to supporting your success and have worked collectively to ensure a high-quality student experience for you this fall. There are many resources here to support you in your transformational journey. These include your Engineering Student Services, or ESS advisors, your professors, teaching assistants, and peer advisors. I encourage you especially to visit your professors during their regular office hours. I think many of them will be holding them outdoors this semester. Also encourage you to keep up with the news in the College of Engineering. You can bookmark the Berkeley Engineering homepage, which is engineering.berkeley.edu, and follow us on social media. Also, take a freshman seminar. You can choose from a wide range of intellectually stimulating topics taught by faculty in a small group setting. Now, you can also get involved with one of our many student organizations. Just within the College of Engineering, there are more than 80 student groups. Later on in this program, you will hear more from Ben once more about the value of joining a student organization, particularly during this time when we cannot always meet in person. I encourage you to pursue opportunities to participate in research with faculty and graduate students. This is because research experiences can enhance your learning and hone practical skills for future employment and graduate school. Attend career and professional development programs hosted by the Career Center and Engineering Student Services. You will have an opportunity to find out more about all of these on Tuesday. And to summarize, UC Berkeley is an exciting and challenging place that offers an astounding array of opportunities. I hope you will take advantage of the wide range of programs and activities that are available to you and seek out experiences that will help you develop as a scholar and as a citizen of our global society to make your time here as enjoyable and as enriching as possible. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, my colleague, Professor Karl van Bibber. He's the Executive Associate Dean for the College of Engineering. Karl?
Thank you, Tsu-Jae. I'm delighted to add my welcome this afternoon. I'm Karl van Bibber, the Executive Associate Dean. I also serve as the Associate Dean for Research for the College of Engineering as well. One of the most important responsibilities I have and share with college leadership is the safety and security of our students, staff, and faculty, our entire engineering community. A safe, secure environment is essential for our work as educators and scholars. It's the very foundation of our community. I know that throughout the Golden Bear orientation, you have or will hear about ways to ensure your safety as both a student and a Berkeley resident. Next slide, please. Safety has taken on a new and critical importance as we work together to remain healthy and safe from the spread of the coronavirus. Up-to-date information about the campus's response and our collective responsibilities can be found at coronavirus.berkeley.edu. As you know, vaccines are required with limited exceptions. Masks must be worn indoors and are optional outside. For more updated information regarding the campus policy, including links to upload your vaccine card, testing stations, and more, please visit coronavirus.berkeley.edu/return-to-campus. Next slide. The campus also offers a range of safety and escort programs, and I want to take a moment to highlight some of them. Bear Walk provides escorts from dusk to 3 a.m. No reservation is necessary. The Night Safety Shuttle is an extension of the daytime shuttle. This runs from 7:30 p.m. until 2:30 a.m. Again, no reservation is required. And the door-to-door shuttle service, where you can reserve a pickup and drop off from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. There is no cost for any of these services. You can access all of this information, including booking a shuttle or escort, on your phone at nightsafety.berkeley.edu. The program today and on Monday will provide you with many resources available at the college and in your departments, and as significantly, a deeper understanding of the role and responsibility as you pursue your education. I encourage you to participate in all of it and take full advantage of the program. Please welcome my colleague, Professor Evan Variano, Associate Dean for Students for the College of Engineering.
Thank you very much, Karl. I'm just so happy to welcome each and every one of you to Berkeley. My name is Evan Variano, and I'm the Associate Dean for Students for the College of Engineering. Along with my colleagues, my job is to provide you with the programs and resources that will support you in your academic and personal development. Today and Monday, you will have a chance to meet many people who will be crucial to supporting your development and your success. Foremost, Engineering Student Services, or ESS, is the home of undergraduate student services for the college. Each of you have an ESS advisor who you will have a chance to meet on Monday if you haven't already done so. On Monday, you will learn more about your department from faculty and fellow students. This whole team of individuals is here to support you, so please reach out to them. They want to help you on your journey. ESS also offers professional and leadership development workshops, peer advising, and much more. For example, ESS is the home to the Center for Access to Engineering Excellence. Sometimes we just call it the Center, or CAEE. And the Center provides you with academic support. You can get tutoring there in over 40 different classes. You can stop in for a snack. If you're going to an interview at short notice and you need to borrow a jacket, they've got jackets to lend you. If you forgot your calculator for an exam, they can lend you a calculator. That's the Center for Access to Engineering Excellence. You'll be receiving a weekly newsletter from Engineering Student Services. So even if you don't stop in there in person, they'll be at your inbox. This newsletter includes important events, deadlines, and opportunities. This is a really great resource. I cannot emphasize how important it is to actually read the message that comes from Engineering Student Services. It's got all of your deadlines there well in advance. If you want to be prepared, that email helps you be prepared. And I expect that you want to be prepared, but it's a long way between the goal and really making it happen every day. So I know that you're all learning to take responsibility for yourself and for your education. And this is a big transition. No one's going to tell you to get sleep. No one's going to tell you to go to class. I'm not going to force you to study. You are accountable if you have not done your work. You are accountable if you have done your work. These are the decisions that you are responsible for, and we trust you with these. We can offer you advice. We can offer you academic support. We can offer you leadership workshops. We can offer you all sorts of great resources. But in the end, it is you who decide which resources to use and how to reach your own success. Now, that's a lot of hard work. So to balance all of these responsibilities, while also taking advantage of all the amazing opportunities that Dean Liu mentioned, that can be a great adjustment. And so I want you to know that these programs will help you, and you don't have to get it all right all the time. If you miss a cool opportunity, there'll be another cool opportunity just around the corner. So you can learn from one or two oopses and how to get back on your feet. And being able to forgive yourself for a mistake here and there is really important. Because not only are you learning how to take care of yourself physically, right? Don't eat Lucky Charms 3 meals a day, but you will be learning to take care of yourself emotionally and mentally. As a scholar, your brain is so important to you, and so take good care of what's up here. That means not being too hard on yourself. That means seeking out help. If you can have an expert teach you calculus, you can also have an expert help you manage stress if you're feeling an extreme amount of stress. So we trust you to find your own success, which means we trust you to reach out for support whenever it's necessary to help you be the best version of you can be. In engineering student services, we offer confidential counseling, either by appointment or drop-in. And this is an extension of the many different types of counseling services available at the Tang Center. In addition, your advisors, your faculty, all the staff you see, your GSIs, they are all resources for you. We want you to succeed. We gain nothing from seeing someone fail. So if you find yourself needing help, please reach out and we will extend a hand to you. One thing we have learned recently is that many of our students are facing food or housing insecurity and don't want to talk about them. So we have a basic needs center and food pantry that's available to everyone. You can stop in there and completely load up if that's what you need, or just patch up your food system for a day or two if that's what you need. These are here for you. There's no shame involved. Again, it's really impressive when people take care of themselves, and we trust you to do so. I also encourage you to join the Berkeley Engineering and ESS social media pages such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. In addition to the emails I previously mentioned, these social media sites will have opportunities for you to join events, some reminders about some deadlines, and also career programs. Career is very important to many of our students, and so I want to remind you that you can network with alumni and access job postings plus internships on the Berkeley Engineering LinkedIn page or the @Cal platform. I'm looking forward to meeting you and to working with you on your journey. Now, I would like to introduce my colleague, Grace O'Connell, Associate Dean for Inclusive Excellence. Again, welcome, and go Bears!
Thank you, Evan. I'm so delighted to be here welcoming you. I have the honor of serving as the Associate Dean for Inclusive Excellence in the college, and I'm a professor in the Mechanical Engineering Department. Along with my colleagues in the college, part of my job is to make sure that every one of you feels that you belong here. We want you to bring your whole self, all of you, to the College of Engineering. We don't want you to conform to some idea of what you think it means to be an engineer. I may not be what first comes to mind when people think of a traditional engineer. And you too will get to define what an engineer looks like, what they think like, and what they act like. At Berkeley, we are leaders in defining the future of engineering, and you are that future. Many of you may have had experiences where people have made assumptions about you based on preconceived ideas, like how you look, the high school that you went to, or your family background. I challenge you to view each experience as an opportunity to show and be proud of the unique person that you are. And if you find yourself making assumptions about another person, I challenge you to remind yourself that every one of us is unique and complex. Be curious about the learning about both the people how they truly are and what they aspire to become. And in the process, you will learn new things, not just about other people, but about yourself. As you can tell, we take commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion and belonging very seriously. However, I want to acknowledge that this moment is unprecedented in many ways, specifically the national conversation around health and economic disparities. In higher education, we are asking difficult questions about the role of privilege in perpetuating disadvantages and access to opportunities that contribute to such disparities. Here in the college, we are taking concrete actions to address inequities in opportunity and social capital that affects all of us and interferes with the positive impact that we have on each other and on our world. We invite you to be part of this important work. Professor Raluca Scarlett from Nuclear Engineering will now share some information about the vital role of ethics and the college's honor code on the study and practice of engineering.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cal. My name is Raluca Scarlett, and I'm an assistant professor in nuclear engineering. I also teach a course on ethics, engineering, and society. And I wanted to remind you that we as engineers, we're here to develop technology that serves society. And that technology that we develop sits within a societal context. And as engineers, we take fundamental courses in mathematics and chemistry and physics and ethics. Ethics is a fundamental element of engineering, so that the outcomes of it's not only that we do our engineering with excellence, but also the outcomes of our technology that we deploy in society are for the betterment of society. And so I want to encourage you to explore the resources that are on campus for training your skills in engineering ethics, to learn more about, for example, the macro societal context of the work that you're doing, or risk analysis and how that applies to both personal risks and collective risks that come with the technology that you're developing. To learn more about how to work with colleagues, engineering colleagues that define problems differently, to learn more about value-sensitive design and the precautionary principle and other socio-technical features that relate to the technology that you're learning about. And I invite you to also engage in conversation with the faculty in your engineering classes about the ethical dimensions of the technology that you are studying. You've also heard a lot about our commitment to excellence here at Cal, and two fundamental principles underlying this commitment are academic integrity and ethical conduct. These principles are taken very seriously at Berkeley. So you want to make sure that you understand what is permitted in your classes, especially when you're working together with other students. Each professor may have different rules and expectations, so make sure that you understand what is permitted. Upholding these principles is our responsibility as individuals and as a community. So we expect you to recognize the ethical dilemmas when they arise and have the leadership to act and make things right. And you might find that it is even more challenging to identify ethical dilemmas that have not been already identified than to debate what might be the correct course of action on a dilemma that has already been identified. So we expect you to recognize ethical dilemmas. And let me conclude with a wish for you, which is that each of you find your true passion during your time at Berkeley. We are here to help you discover that passion, and we look forward to being part of your journey. And now it's my pleasure to bring back Ben Heronimus, your Engineering Student Council President, to provide more information about the Monday program and our student organizations. So welcome again, and go Bears.
Hi again, it's me, Ben. I'll introduce myself really fast because I know you have a lot of names you've had to learn in the past couple of days. I'm Ben. You can just call me Ben. I'm the president of ESC. I'm a senior. I go by the He series. That's basically all you need to know about me. Well, these 5 stellar human beings are a pretty hard act to follow, but that is one of the great things about Berkeley. You'll be taking classes from world-renowned professors. On campus, you will meet people who are the literal tops of their field. Every day, you will walk by rows of parking spots for Nobel laureates, and your voice will not only be heard, but expected. That's one of my favorite things about Berkeley. Now, let me talk a little bit more about the Engineering Student Council and overall involvement in student groups. The Engineering Student Council is the overarching student body government for the College of Engineering. We work directly with faculty, the dean's office, and the ASUC, which is the campus-wide student body government, to ensure that the engineering students and a little into STEM students are fully represented and have their voices heard. One of the main reasons why I got involved in ESC and student groups overall was just originally for the resume boost, of course. But then as I got involved and started seeing the amazing people that I was working with, I got really excited on making sure that everyone here is treated equally and equitably. Student organizations overall are a great way to become involved in the campus community, to make key connections, and just to learn things that you can't learn in a normal classroom. For instance, one of my best examples is I'm part of the Space Technologies and Rocketry Club here at Cal, and that's where I learned how to do simulations involving rockets, and that's actually what helped land me my first research job. So always be looking for those opportunities. Now, let me get back to ESC specifically. A couple of the activities that we work on throughout the year, which you should be excited about, are the Engineers Week, which happens in February. We have a full-on week dedicated to engineers, events every day, ranging from a dance at the end. We'll see, based on COVID, if we can do that, and ice cream socials, all of the above, fun events at all times. We also put on career events such as our research week, which is happening this semester, to focus on specific careers and how you can break into them. All of these events can be found on the ESC website or on our Facebook page. Flyers on campus too. Since we're on campus, I'm so excited. So next I'm going to talk about student groups in a little more of a broad sense, not just ESC specifically. Let me do that. One of the main things that I was scared about this semester, of course, with COVID, is the possibility of working in person again. As I mentioned, the STAR team builds a rocket every year, and you can't do that online, as fun as it would be. One of my other favorite organizations that I'm a part of is Engineering Physics Honor Society, Epsilon Pi. Every single major here at Berkeley Engineering has its own honor society / professional society. So be excited to go out and try to join those. We also have amazing affinity groups here on campus, including SWE, BESA, OSTEM, and all of the other affinity groups that I can't remember right now. Definitely go out and join those. They're a great source of community and a great way to meet people on your first couple of weeks on campus. All Berkeley Engineering student organizations can be found at engineering.berkeley.edu/student orgs. So go check it out. You can also go to CalLink. I'm sure our friends at the Lead Center would love you to use that. You can learn more about these student organizations, and they'll love to meet you on that Monday afternoon program, again, from 1 to 3 at Bechtel Engineering. Let's see. I think that's basically it. So I'm just going to remind you that I was in your seats, 4 years ago. That's crazy to think about. And I survived, so I know you can too. I'm so excited to meet you guys on campus, and I'm really excited to hear from you, hear your experiences, hear all about you. So just to say it again, welcome to Cal. I wish you the best at Berkeley Engineering, and go Bears.